Hey guys, it's Angela with Create Your Future. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. So guys, today we are talking about everyone is you pushed out. And I want to go beyond that and talk about everything. Every single thing in your reality is a reflection of you. So everything in your reality is you pushed out. So let's just jump right into this. So most of us, if we have been in the manifesting community for a while, we understand everyone is you pushed out. People are showing up in our reality based on our assumptions of self, our assumptions of the world, and our assumptions of specific people based on our history with them, right? That is usually creating an internal belief system when we've had interactions with people and we create assumptions based on our history, right? So all of that internally creates assumptions and people show up and they reflect that back. Now, I will add in though, regardless of our histories with people, regardless of past experiences, those things are not powerful. What is powerful is the internal work that we do to create new stories, to create new assumptions, to create new truths about people, about yourself, about those relationships. All of that is the work that we do to create a new assumption that is pushed out so that people show up differently. So this is how people show up. This is what we mean when we say everyone is you pushed out. But I also want to include in this and expand on this topic and talk about everything is you pushed out, right? Everything in your reality is a reflection of you. So your body, your health, finances, money, material things, the house you want, the car you want, every single thing is a reflection of you. Everything in your reality, in your quantum bubble, is showing up based on your assumptions. So it's not just people, it's everything in your reality. It's the internal beliefs that you have around money. If you believe that money is hard to come by, that money is hard to keep, that money is hard to grow, the 3D will show you that. If you believe that you can't have that car or that house or whatever it might be, the 3D will show you that everything in your reality comes from your internal beliefs. And I also want to include your physical body. Your physical body is a part of your 3D experience. So you are not your body. You are consciousness. Consciousness is here. Consciousness is just being aware that you are. Consciousness is the I am state, okay? You have a body. It belongs to you. But you are also simply observing your body as a part of your 3D, right? So your body has to respond to the story that you're telling it. It has to follow the instructions, follow the script that you're giving it from your internal story. So that is another aspect of everyone is you pushed out, this physical body, this physical experience that you're having. It must reflect your internal story as well as your emotional state. And sometimes we kind of blur those emotions with consciousness, but I want you to realize that you can separate that, okay? In fact, you should separate that because your emotions still are part of your 3D. Your emotions are very much connected to your 3D experience. And when you allow those emotions to begin to loop and create your thoughts, that is when the emotional experience is beginning to take over and trying to run the show, trying to steal the program from you. Because you are consciousness, your conscious thinking brain. You are directing everything from the conscious thinking brain. And so even in those moments when you are feeling rejected, when you're feeling sad, when you're feeling like I'm not going to get what I want, whatever it is that emotion is trying to pull you into. You still have the authority to pull yourself back with your conscious thinking brain. You have the authority to say, it is this way. It is the way that I choose. It's going to happen X, Y, and Z like this because I consciously am choosing this. I'm consciously choosing to be chosen. I am consciously choosing to get the job. I'm consciously choosing to have unlimited funds, unlimited income. I am consciously choosing to be healthy and fit with energy and strength. I'm consciously choosing to have the house that I prefer. All of this is what you can do with your conscious thinking brain, right? It is your birthright to do that, to decide that this is how your life is going to unfold, right? So regardless of how you're feeling in the moment, you might feel maybe afraid when you look at your checking account. You might feel defeated when you don't have that energy or that strength, or you don't see the weight that you prefer on the scale. But you still consciously can decide, nope, this is my truth. This is who I am. I am the creator of my reality, and this is what I'm choosing because I consciously can do that because I am consciousness. All right? You have the right to choose any story about anything in your reality, and it will be reflected back because everything in your reality is you pushed out. It doesn't matter what it is, okay? Every single thing in your experience is responding to you, even your fears, the things that you maybe are afraid of, all of that is you pushed out, which is why the mental diet is very important to redirect those things, to redirect your thinking to when you have that fear, that what if this happens, to say, no, I am choosing this outcome. I am choosing to get what I want. I am choosing to have the experience that I prefer. I am consciously choosing that regardless of how I feel, regardless of the fear, regardless of what I'm seeing in the moment. I am still choosing consciously the better outcome. That is why you are the only opera in power. And so my tip for you is to really work on that understanding of who you are internally. That is the work. Who are you identifying with? Are you identifying with someone that is a victim? Or are you identifying as that person that is empowered? That person that is in charge? That person that is going to continue to believe in the new story no matter what? That is a person that is empowered. There is a verse in the Bible that says, he that is within me is greater than he that is within the world. That basically means that he is the belief, the identification with your unlimited self, your self that has all power, being greater with whatever it is externally that is not lining up with that. The story within you is greater than what you see externally. What you see externally in the 3D is going to change. It's always shifting. It's always moving. It's not staying the same. It's moving continuously based on your internal story. And the story within you is greater. It's always going to trump what you see externally when you stay true to it. So dive in deep into understanding who you are. Dive in deep into, creating some affirmations that I am the opera power. I feel like the opera power. I believe that I'm the opera power. I know that I'm in control. Regardless of how I feel in this moment, regardless of what's going on externally, I am the opera power. And I intend to see evidence of that. When you begin to walk in that place and believe that that's who you are, and believe that it's your birthright, the things that are reflected back, everything, finances, health, physical body, relationships, of course, material things, everything begins to come in more naturally. And you just feel like that is your right. That is my right to have that. I should have that. I want that. I can have that. You begin to feel less resistance. You begin to feel more empowered. You begin to feel confident. And all of this is really a lot about that confidence piece, believing in that internal strength, believing that you are strengthened internally and that you can have what you want, that you deserve what you want, that what you want wants you. It's growing that, believing that, and being confident in it. That is a huge part of consciously manifesting the light that you prefer. So, guys, the takeaway is everything in your reality is showing up and reflecting who you are. Everything. It doesn't matter if it's money. It doesn't matter if it's your physical body. It's even your emotional state, those things that you're feeling internally. All of those things are based on your consciousness and what you're choosing to direct your energy towards, what you're choosing to consciously think about, what you're choosing to consciously focus on. Everything is reflecting that. Everything. Doesn't matter what it is. So create those affirmations that say, I know that I'm the operant power. I feel that I'm the operant power. I'm strengthened in the internal man. I know that everything, money, my body, my health, finances, everything is coming from within, and I choose the best. I choose to believe that I deserve the best, that I receive the best, that everything in my life is a blessing, and it supports me, and it supports my desires. Begin to create that perspective and know that everything is listening. Money is listening. Money is listening to you. Your body is listening. When you say things like, oh, it's so hard for me to lose weight. Oh, I have no energy. I can't get off the couch. Oh my goodness, I take one bite of that and I'm going to gain 5 pounds. Whatever. My house is in disrepair. I wish I could get it fixed. Everything is listening. Okay, your house is listening, your body is listening, money is listening. So remind yourself of the process. Remind yourself when you begin to think a negative thing and you begin to go down that negative path. Do I want money to listen to that story? Do I want money to think that I don't like it? Do I want my house to think that it's not protecting and supporting me in the way that I want it to? Do I want my body to think that it doesn't have energy? Ask yourself, is that thought supporting me? Because that thought is me pushed out. And the 3D is going to reflect back what I'm focused upon. So mental diet, focusing on who you want to be, acknowledging your power, recognizing you are the only one creating it all, and everything, the whole vast world, as Neville says, is you pushed out. Everything, every part of it. So make it all the very best. Make it all supporting you. Make it all going in the direction of your desires. All right, guys, I hope that really motivated you and that you're very encouraged. I do want to let you know if you want to work with me, links for that are down below, as well as my course, Awaken to Who I Am, which is all about stepping into that power state, really recognizing and acknowledging who you are so that you begin to feel that and feel the power. So check out my course. Also, if you'd like to sign up for our free course, How to Find Your Blocks to Manifest Anything Fast, that is also down below in the description box. So thanks for watching. I intend that you were greatly encouraged. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.